What's up, good people? It's your girl Tanika Nikki, and the Maleah Davis case has been a hard one to follow. Anything dealing with a child and possible kidnapping, possible murder, possible molestation, possible abuse, all those possibilities as a parent, as a mother, as a human make you cringe. While doing the digging that I tend to do sometimes when I'm just super nosy and I'm just intrigued. I want to know what really happened. And doing my digging, I come across some more photos and information to kind of shed a little light on some of what's been going on in the case and some of the things that have been being revealed today. We do know that Maleah Davis has been missing since this past Friday, and it's been a week as of today. They have been searching through the wooded areas near where the family had been living. Also, they've been looking at the area to where the father stated that Maleah was last seen. The car was located on yesterday, but Maleah was not in the car, nor was there evidence of Maleah being in that car. And that is because everyone's thinking that she was never in that vehicle to begin with. Vince told authorities that he was attacked around 9 p.m. on Friday. He was pulled over to check on his tire, blah, 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 the story, and was attacked by two Hispanics. We all know that that story is untrue based on the things that have unfolded. We do know that police are actively searching for Vince. They haven't spoken to him since the initial report of Maleah missing on Saturday. Nobody's been able to reach Vince within the last few days. The child's mother, Brittany, hadn't spoken to Vince since I believe she stated on Monday. Now, when it comes to that vehicle being found on yesterday, after interviews with the employees in the businesses in the area that the vehicle was found, no one seems to have recognized that vehicle being there early in the week. I'm gonna zoom. Let me make sure you guys can actually see. Yeah, so they don't recall that vehicle being there earlier in the week. So that vehicle, based on the information obtained from the witnesses in the area, kind of suggests that that vehicle was placed there either yesterday or the day before. So that's Thursday or Wednesday. Sorry. Monday, the mother spoke to him. Hadn't heard from him since. So maybe getting rid of the car was what he was doing. Don't know. Just putting it out there. Today, the mother made a statement in regards to allegations of abuse pertaining to Miss Maleah Davis. Said that she had been thinking that maybe Vince had been too aggressive with her over the time that they've been together, living together, and he had been interacting with Maleah. Kind of makes you question a lot of things in regards to her head injuries, the surgeries, the removal by CPS from the household. Um, yeah, and the fact that they're now currently banned from any contact with either of the children, any of the children. That's Vince and her included. Both are banned from having any contact with any of the children now. I'm not sure why she felt the need to voice that their breakup was in regards to him and men or whatever the case may be. That's so insignificant and unimportant when you think about what's at stake here. It's the life of a 4-year-old little girl, her daughter. If anything, the violence should have been mentioned up front. I don't think sexual orientation and that kind of thing even mattered. I do think maybe she mentioned it because of the fact that they had an argument before she went out of town for her father's funeral. Within the last hour or so, this photo of Vince carrying the basket with the garbage bag that looks like it may contain something larger than trash or something heavier than trash surfaced. Myself, amongst many of you, kind of speculate that the possibility of Maleah being in that basket is huge. There's a great possibility. The camera above the neighbor's apartment caught Vince leaving on the Friday that he claimed the incident took place with that basket, with the trash bag in it, and bleach, and his son. No mention of Maleah on that video footage has been mentioned. She wasn't on that footage. Not for Friday. Not around the time that that basket and him and his son left. Someone pointed out, I forget what site I was on or was on Twitter. I'm not sure. I was on something, and it's an area on his pants that was stated looked kind of like blood. That's as far as I can zoom it out. I don't know. I just know it all looks suspect to me. All right, coming up, I have the photos from the hospital when Vince went that evening of Saturday when he claimed he woke up from being unconscious and Maleah was taken, and it was just him and his son. These are scratches and abrasions on his chest, scratch on his neck, and remember that lump on his forehead. It kind of looked like a lump at the time, but as you look at this particular photo, it might have just been the shape of his head because these abrasions don't really show lump to go with it. Just some scratches. Wait a minute, make sure that's all of them. Okay. Go back to the one on the chest. We're going back to the one on the chest because he said he was knocked unconscious and beaten and basically left on the side of the road after being kidnapped, etc. These wounds to me do not look like I've been beat by two grown men, three grown men, kind of bruises and scratches. I don't see no red. I don't see no purple. I don't see no kick wounds. I don't see impact wounds from attack. I don't see that. When you have an impact, it leaves bruising, scarring. Not really scarring. I want to say bruising, purple, blue, dark colorations, even red colorations. What these wounds suggest to me is a possibility that he was in a area where I'm just gonna keep it 100. it looked like he was in a wooded area, an area where there's a lot of brush and trees and possibilities to scratch yourself up. You know what I mean? You're going through an area, you're trying to get down deep into an area where it's high coverage of brush, high coverage of trees, significant coverage. So now you got to make your way through there with this trash bag and this evidence and this stuff. And now you're getting scratched up and whipped up by these trees and bushes or whatever you want to call it. That's what it looked like. If it's not that, then these are definitely self-inflicted. But I'm feeling like maybe a wooded area, trying to make it on through. You know, trying to see if I can tell. Some of them have that tape on it, like maybe some of those scratches are just a little bit deeper, just a little bit. Or they could be scratches from Maleah, God forbid. Yeah. So to me, these look, yeah. What makes me think that maybe these are from like a brush wooded area or an area where there's trees and things of that nature, where he got those scratches, is most definitely the one in the back. It's like, I don't know. These could have been self-inflicted or done by Maleah or done by brush or trees or something like that. I'm leaning towards trees. This one couldn't have been self-inflicted. It's the back of the leg. So that was probably done, I'm telling you, by trying to get rid of that baby body or something like that. I hate to say it like that and continue to sound pessimistic, but I'm just saying. And let me get these up and posted to you guys. I think you guys get what I'm saying with what I'm saying. I think you guys kind of understand where I'm going with it. The more I find, the more I'll post to you guys. All right. Let's keep praying that this baby's found safe until we hear the news of whether or not that is or isn't her in that bag. Peace and love. It's your girl Tanika Nikki. Bring you what I find as I find it. Yeah. Holler at you guys soon.